Good morning, everyone. Welcome, welcome, welcome to you. Lovely to see you all here. I'm Dominique, and I'm from the spiritual community of Findhorn in Northeast Scotland. So, welcome, welcome, welcome. I'm going to say a few good mornings to you. So, do say hi. Let me know your name. Let me know where you're tuning in from around the world, and let's see who we've got with us. Hi, Steve. Lovely to see you. We've got Steve from Sussex here. Great. We've got Tasha from the northern borders. Beautiful. Rebecca in New York. Welcome, Rebecca. Janet in Dorset. Regis in Switzerland. Kath in Hampshire. Jenny in Suffolk. Helen in Fuengirola, Andalusia. Lovely. Janet saying hi to me and Rudolph. Rudolph, our tech guy here. Without him, there would not be a live stream from Glastonbury. Well, Glastonbury has a strong connection to Findhorn. I'm sure you're aware of that, Janet. When Eileen was alive, Eileen and Dorothy used to talk about this connection, this triangle connecting Glastonbury to Findhorn, where we are here, to the island of Iona, and how powerful that was. And there were meditations to connect to those energies as well. Glastonbury played a big part in my spiritual awakening as well. I had a car crash when I was working down in London. As is often the way, I think, very often a way the divine decides to abruptly introduce you to a more thoughtful, considerate life is through some kind of rupture or initiation. And car crashes feature quite often. And I took a weekend off, such as my busy working London way. I didn't even take time off work, but that weekend I decided to go to Glastonbury to book a little B&B and have a break and have some treatments to get better. And when I got there, I got to this beautiful house right on the hill where the thorn bush is, with a view of the Tor. And the lady, Cloudy, that runs it, was also is a Reiki master, said, well, of course you've come to Glastonbury. Everyone comes to Glastonbury for healing. But I didn't even realise I was in Glastonbury. I'd been on this bus from Bristol train station for about an hour or an hour and a half. I had no idea where I was. And that was the beginning of me then attuning to Reiki and becoming aware of more subtle energies. And it was the very beginning of my spiritual path. Hi, Diana. Diana's in Bavaria, a bit cloudy today. And Tanya's in Bavaria as well. Maura's in Galway Island. Well, we've had beautiful weather the last weekend. I mean, it's been really warm here, sunny, 21 degrees. That's why they call it the Scottish Riviera up here. That's why we've got the RAF base up here, believe it or not, because it's the sunniest part of Scotland. All right, let me know if you're new to this meditation as well and say hi in the comments. So, every weekday, you'll see one of us, me on a Monday morning, normally reading from this little book here, Opening Doors Within, that was written by Eileen Caddy. She was a wonderful mystic and spiritual practitioner who, like many spiritual mystics across traditions, believed in the power of silent sitting meditation to access the voice of God within. And she and the entire community was built up around the decisions made from the voice that she listened to and followed with the help of her husband Peter Caddy and their friend Dorothy McLean. So I'm going to guide us into a comfortable posture for meditation, and then I'll read today's guidance, which is September the 1st. And then we'll go into our own silent sitting meditation practice, which she called inner listening. So it's not using meditation as a form of escape, but it's never what meditation should be about. It's not a technical practice, it's a way of tuning into our inner world, our inner being, and the impulse of our heart, of our soul. All right, so let's have some water. Finding a comfortable sitting position, rolling your shoulders back, feet flat on the earth, palms facing upwards in the lap, spine nice and relaxed and straight. Let's just move that away. And if you're safe to do so, I'm going to invite you to close your eyes. Take a nice deep breath in through the nose and out through the nose, letting any tension and contraction unwind. Another deep breath in through the nose and out through the nose, letting any energy, any thoughts, any worries drain away, release. One more deep breath in through the nose, filling the belly up like a balloon, drawing the breath up into the lungs, from down, up, and out through the nose. Letting go of any tension in the face, neck, shoulders. And then at the bottom of this breath, just let the breathing cycles soften and lengthen naturally in and out through the nose. Sense of deep relaxation. Letting go of any sounds, noises, movements around you. Drawing your senses inwards, a sense of pratyahara, this drawing inwards to an awareness of your own inner being. And bringing your awareness down now into the heart space, the heart center, feeling a sense of connection here, the home of our spiritual heart, the portal, the gateway to our soul. If it helps, you can place one hand across the center of the chest just to feel this connection briefly. This intimacy with our own being. This feeling of peace and sanctuary within. Coming back home to the heart. And let's consecrate today's meditation, offering up the fruits to the divine. Asking that all that we receive, all the benefits, all the healing, all the fruits, are offered back to God for the benefit of all beings across the cosmos. As we heal individually, so the whole heals. The benefit of all beings everywhere. The awakening of consciousness at a global scale. Let's take a moment to feel this connection to each other, building this field of group energy. And from this place of deep opening and surrender, deep receptivity, resting in the heart, let's hear Eileen Caddy's guidance for today, September the 1st. You can soar to great heights with a heart filled with praise and thanksgiving. But like the tiny lark, you have to take off from the ground. You have to make that special effort. It need not be a strain. It can be a joyous, light-hearted effort. Why remain anchored when action on your part can change your life completely? Set your sights high. The higher the better. Expect the most wonderful happenings, not in the future, but right now. Stride forward with a firm, steady step, knowing with a deep, certain inner knowing that you will reach every goal that you set for yourself. Why not take some positive action today? Why not start the wheels turning? Once you have done your part, you will receive all the help you require, but not until then. Have confidence in your ability to do all things because you are drawing your substance from me. You can do all things when your faith and trust are in me. So allowing these words to seep in, deeply received. Let's drift to the silence of the heart together. You can soar to great heights with a heart filled with praise and thanksgiving. But like the tiny lark, you have to take off from the ground. You have to make that special effort. It need not be a strain, it can be a joyous, light-hearted effort. Why remain anchored when action on your part can completely change your life? Set your sights high, the higher the better. Expect the most wonderful happenings, not in the future, but right now. Stride forward with a firm, steady step, knowing with a deep, certain inner knowing that you will reach every goal you set yourself. Why not take some positive action today? Why not start the wheels turning? Once you have done your part, you will receive all the help you require, but not until then. Have confidence in your ability to do all things because you are drawing your substance from me. You can do all things when your faith and trust are in me. So gently releasing the meditation, rolling the shoulders back, taking a slightly deeper breath in through the nose, becoming present behind the eyes, rubbing the fingertips together, scrunching the toes. In your own time, very gently, slowly opening your eyes, becoming aware of the room around you. Thank you, everyone. What a wonderful reading today. It makes me think of that phrase from the Bible, I can do all things in Christ who strengtheneth me. Or indeed the first step, isn't it? I can hand our power over. We don't have to be in control of it all. We don't have to take responsibility for it all. We just have to take the first step. We just have to do the first tiny action. And then the divine rushes to support us. There's an expression in Islam as well. So this is something, a feature that features across traditions. There's something, an expression called barakah in Islam, which is about you, the human, put in your bit, and then the great grace of God rushes up to meet you. Beautiful. Well, I am going to be on a 17-day silent retreat at my spiritual school in France, which is called Hridaya, if for anyone that's interested. And Hridaya means the spiritual heart in Sanskrit. If you're ever wondering why, as a meditation teacher, I guide into the heart, it's because that's my lineage. It's a tantric bhakti lineage, all about the love of God. Non-denominational as well. In the silent retreats we teach, I'm sitting this one, I'm not facilitating it, but we teach meditation techniques across the spiritual traditions, from Christian mysticism, Sufism, which is the mystical form of Islam, Tibetan Buddhism, set an hour outside of Lyon in the mountains, and those spiritual teachers are my spiritual teachers. It's a wonderful place to connect to the divine. That's where I'll be for 3 weeks, and then on holiday for a little sojourn down into the south of France, which is another favourite area of mine, and also a beautiful spiritual place. I think I probably told you I turned 50 this year in May, and I spent the day visiting Mary Magdalene's cave there in the south of France on a little pilgrimage, and then enjoying a good meal in the evening as well. So it's a beautiful area. There's also an island just off Cannes, which Ile de Saint-Honorat, which was founded by the early desert Christian fathers as well. So beautiful. Now let's just say some goodbyes and some hello goodbyes. Yes, you're also welcome. Everyone's saying thank you. David saying beautiful, thank you. Giselle, thank you so much for a beautiful meditation, a beautiful way to start a new week and a new month. Yes, absolutely. 1st of September. Glynis is saying staying in Kulboki and planning to visit Findhorn this afternoon. Lovely. I hope you have a lovely time. Yes, thanks to Rudolph as well for holding the fort. Mara's saying, thank you, Dominique, for a beautiful start to a new day, week and month. You're welcome. Yes, 1st of September. Can we believe it? I heard my hairdresser talking about the fact he'd already booked his Christmas meal yesterday. That scared me. I am not one of these people that books Christmas dinner in August or September. Rudolph saying, thank you, have a wonderful retreat to me. And thank you, everyone, for being positively present. Yes, wishing you a beautiful month. Although is that kind of back to school energy, which I really love. So wishing you a beautiful month and filled with the blessings of the heart. Take care, everyone. Lots of love.